and gentlemen, esteemed guests, distinguished judges, and enthusiastic participants.
Good morning and a warm welcome to the Pitch Fest organized by TiE-Kolkata and Inspiria Knowledge Campus, Siliguri. We are thrilled to have each and every one of you here today as we embark on a journey of innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurial spirit.
I, Riya Tamang, and
Shamik Banerjee
stand before you with a sense of excitement and anticipation, knowing that in this room we have a sense of brightest minds and innovative thinkers, gathered for a common purpose to showcase their groundbreaking ideas and projects.
To our esteemed guests, your presence here is an honor. Our first judge of the day is Ms. Sangeeta Reddy, Director, Reddy Healthcare Private Limited, Retina Institute of Bengal, Refractive Advanced Cataract Surgery, Founder, Darjeeling Oncology Trust.
And Mr. Vivek Bowri, founding partner, Vivek Ankit and Company.
We would like to share some of the rules of the event. Each team has 15 minutes for the pitch and 5 minutes for questions and answer round. Congratulations to the following teams for making it till here. So let's welcome our first team, Team A, Aqua Veg. A warm round of applause for Aqua Veg.
Do we eat fresh veggies? In this era when we eat, are they chemical free? Good morning everyone. We are here to present our company Aqua Veg. Grown fresh, eat fresh. In this slide, this slide shows us that aquaponic is a combination of hydroponic and aquaculture. Through this, we want to deliver chemical-free veggies.
Now, we come up to the problems which are faced through agriculture sector by the consumers. Nowadays, the consumers are eating lack of nutritious food, like they don't get nutrients, and they eat foods where the veggies are grown in pesticides, the fertilizers. So we provide organic veggies. The problems faced by the farmers are the weather conditions. India is a country where you can't predict the weather. So in the rainy seasons, the weather is not appropriate. So they can't grow the crops. And lack of marketing. They don't have marketing strategies. Yeah. Solutions which we can give to the farmers are floating aquaveg, as they can grow the crops in a floating board. And the climate resistant crops, like the crops which are climate resistant, like for the rainy season, they can grow crops such as rice. For consumers, nowadays people are very, like, they need to go to the gym, they are very healthy, they need nutritious food. So we give foods which are organic, and consumers are food enthusiasts in this generation. Yeah. So the product we offered are tomato, catfish, lettuce, and strawberries.
Yeah, so moving forward to the size of market. The size of aquaponic market is expected to grow at the rate of 4.9% CAGR from 2024 to 2029. The TAM is estimated 14,000 billion in 2000. It was estimated 14,000 billion in 2023. The SAM is 1,100 billion in India, and the SOM is 22 billion US dollars. The cost analysis for our plant is like the infrastructure and equipment is estimated to be 3 lakh to 4 lakh. The operational cost is like 50,000 to 1 lakh, which includes the seeds, the saplings, the everyday required raw materials, and the miscellaneous cost is expected to be like 50,000. This includes the insurance, the licensing, the marketing, the advertisement, and all that. The revenue potential is the market price of the product that we are going to sell. The ROI, the return on investment, will be on the basis of the revenue that we will be generating.
For the distribution channel, we have offline, online, and hybrid channel. So how offline is turning the distribution channel for the aqua waste? That is, we directly contact with the wholesaler, retailer, and the customers. We sell our product, and for the online, we created a website and interact with a different company, so we can exchange our product and earn income. And for the hybrid, that is, it is a combination of both online and offline. We do offline also, and we do online also. So revenue streams. Revenue stream means generating our income. So how we generate our income through aqua waste? That is the farm to subscription. It means the the interested people who are interested in the aqua waste, in aquaponics, can come to our farm tour, and we give a not detailed information, guide them that what is actually aqua waste, how we are dealing with it, how it is developing our society. So through that, that income we get, and it is also turning out the revenue generation for our company. And next, that is fish sale. We harvest different catfish, fish, and we give it to the restaurant, local markets, and high markets, through which also we are getting a money. And another, that is produce sale. Herbs, vegetable, nutrients are supplied to a different markets, restaurants, and local market, through which we are selling our product and they are giving us money. It is also turning out a profit income, right? And another, that is educational subscription. The schools, institutions, colleges, they are interested for providing training, workshops, sessions, right? So we are giving opportunity, or we are pleased to serve you by providing a sessions, and those people who are interested in aqua waste, through that also we are getting an income, profit, money from a institute. Why do we need fund? One of the most important question in every pitch, right? So we need fund for the initial setup cost. As our company is initially started, so we need fund and technological awareness. Our technological awareness, we do not have that advanced technology so that we can start our business and develop in this form. So we need fund for the technological awareness and market acceptance. The other is the community building and creating ecosystem. If I give example of a Wow Momo, so we know it is in a city center, right? And it gives service of Momo satisfaction. So we want to make you people know that what is aqua waste, what we provide, to make our existence, to know people that what aqua waste is actually providing, the water-based vegetables and fishes, right? So for that also we need fund. And another, that is develop prototype. Prototype means providing a feedback. For example, if we say that before launching our product, we want to take a session like a feedback, to take feedback from the people, like 500 people, 1,000 people. For that also we need a fund.
We are the presenters, CEO, co-founders, CEO and RD. Thank you.
That was a really great pitch. So now we would like to call our team B, who is Warehub.
क्या आप लोगों ने कभी एक प्रॉब्लम फेस किया है? कभी आपको वेयरहाउस का प्रॉब्लम होता है, तो अभी अगर आप मार्केट में जाते हो, आपका रिक्वायरमेंट है 2000 स्क्वायर फीट, लेकिन कोई वेयरहाउस ओनर का वेयरहाउस का साइज है 10,000 स्क्वायर फीट, तो वो तो आपको 2000 स्क्वायर फीट नहीं देगा, बिकॉज इफ ही डज दैट, उसका जो बाकी का 8000 स्क्वायर फीट है वो लॉस में चला जाएगा, एंड नो वन विल बी एबल टू, लाइक ही विल नॉट एबल टू सेल इट फर्दर. सो वी वेयरहब, वी आर सॉल्विंग दिस प्रॉब्लम. वी आर Warehub, we are the world's first co-warehousing company. What we do is, in our warehouses, we segregate the warehouses into different sections, and multiple businesses can use it at a singular time. So let's discuss the problems.
Oh, before moving further, we will just discuss the problems that a warehouse owners faces. The first one is no or low occupancy. Generally what happens, the warehouse doesn't get the rent for the entire year. They just get seasonal, means some person like they rent for seasonal. So it's a problem for the warehouse owners. And the second one is managing the warehouse. The problem owners have much more work to do rather than just looking for the warehouses. So that's also managing the warehouse also is a problem for the warehouse owners.
So the solution which the WareHub is providing is, WareHub takes the warehouse owners, warehouses from the warehouse owners on a long-term basis. So देखिए, जब एक warehouse owner को अगर उसको market price से कम भी मिल रहा है, लेकिन at the time कि उसको पूरा year के लिए मिल रहा है, so the warehouse owner will happily give the warehouse to the WareHub, क्योंकि there is no chance of low or no occupancy. So WareHub is solving this solution. And the second is WareHub manages the warehouses. So there are a lot of activities which need to be taken care of by the warehouse owner. So the WareHub also manages all the activities of the warehouses.
Moving further, there are many more problems that a rentee sites also faces. So the first one that it faces, the size of the warehouse is a problem for small business owner. As the small business owners deals with a small business, they doesn't require huge space to keep their stocks. So it's a big problem for the rentee. And the second one is no proper security services. While I am keeping my goods on a warehouse or any place, I'll just prefer security for my goods that the rentee doesn't provide to them. Third is the no insurance services are provided. Natural calamities like earthquake, cyclone, flood happens in which all the goods are drained up. That's also the people only has to suffer, not the rentee has to suffer. Not the business, like warehouse manager handles these problems. The rentee has only to suffer the problem. No standardized ERP software services are provided for stock management. For in and outgoing of the stocks or the goods, there should be a proper management, which the rentee has to face, means they have to look after it. The second one is non-flexible rent lease period. Like my friend Angshika told us that it's not necessary that the rent place will be filled for the entire year. Let me give you an example. Like I have a business of a firecracker. I'll deal on the month of Diwali or any other wedding seasons. So I'll not prefer taking the warehouse for the entire year, rather than I'll prefer to take for that certain period of time, which is again a problem for the rentees. The third one is small business owners cannot afford huge investment. I am dealing with a small business, and on the other hand, if I'll give my huge amount to the warehouse, then how will I deal with my business? This is again a problem for the rentees.
So what are the solutions that we WareHub have come up with? The first one is customer can get spaces as per the requirement. आपको जितना space चाहिए, WareHub will provide you up to that much only. The second is 24/7 security services. आप दूसरे warehouses में देखेंगे, if you need security guard, you have to purchase it from your own. But in WareHub, we provide you the security guards and CCTV camera and all other things which are required for the security of your goods. The third is warehouse insurance and provide insurance services are provided. Now see, uncertainties are unpredictable. कभी भी कुछ भी हो सकता है. So during any uncertainties, the amount of goods that was wasted, you can get coverage of your wasted product if because warehouse also provide product insurance. Now we all know insurance are of many types. So there is also that natural calamity insurance, and fire insurance is also there. So if your product gets damaged from any of these things, you can also get the insurance, and your damaged product, you can recover it from there. The fourth one is standardized ERP software services are provided for stock management. Now the stock management is a very big thing. आपके warehouse में कितना products आ रहे हैं, कितना जा रहे हैं, you need to keep a record of this. So WareHub, in your package, this ERP software is included, where the rentee, they can easily get the record of the stock, like using various software like TiE is there. You can easily get the record of software. Like you can using that software, you can easily get your stock market. Then flexible rent ease period as per customers' need. As Sneha already said, that the people who have seasonal businesses, they find it very difficult to find a warehouse for them. So you can get a flexible rent, and month-end and easy EMI payment features will be provided for small business owner. We accept payment at the month end, because small business, they already face many financial problems during the beginning of the month. So, and the rentee can also opt for EMI facilities.
So for moving forward, we would like to pass on the mic.
So what's our business model? So business model is basically to we will give small spaces to small businesses who requires in a 10,000 or 21,000 square feet warehouse, a small business owner who requires 2,000 square feet, they will not be able to afford the 21,000, and it will be a loss for them. So we will provide them with the small space as per their requirement. And our UAV is we will acquire a big warehouse of 21,000 and distribute it, or you can say we'll make a partition and distribute among the small business owner or according to their needs. And next is the revenue streams.
So let's discuss the revenue streams. First is rental income. So here we can see this is the rentee or the leasee, and this is warehub, where the rentee and the leasee is paying the rent for the warehouse to warehub. So this is one source of rental income. This is one source of revenue for us. The next is EV charging stations. As the electric vehicles market grow in India and all over the world, EV charging stations are a big problem that the EV vehicles have to face, the EV vehicle owners have to face. And mainly these warehouses are situated on the roadways near the national highways, so we can set up electric vehicle charging stations with solar panels on top of the roof of the warehouse, due to which we can generate solar energy and we can charge vehicles. Billboard and hoardings. We can place billboards and hoardings on top of the warehouses through hoardings and on the sides of the warehouses, by which also we can generate extra revenues. Next is product insurance. During the time of flood, earthquake, cyclone, these are natural calamities, and also during the time of fire. So what warehub can do is warehub can get a insurance license from insurance companies, and they can provide natural calamities insurances for natural calamities, product insurance and fire insurance to the rentee or the leasee for their products, which will generate us a monthly revenue. Next is cafe and fast food kiosks. When the EV vehicle owners will come to us and charge their vehicles, mostly with a DC charging station, it takes around 1 hour to charge a EV vehicle. So during that time, the customers can come to our cafes and fast food kiosks, which can generate us more revenue, and we can also provide them a service for fooding. The next is intercity delivery. Once the products come to our warehouse, the warehouse owners, the rentee or the leasee do not have to worry about the delivery system or the intercity delivery system. We can handle the intercity delivery system, by which we can supply goods according to their requirements to any of the places they need inside the city. So I would ask Sneha and Anshika to describe the target market.
So the target market of our warehub is, the first one is small business, e-commerce companies and distributors.
Also, we have manufacturing units, logistic companies and retail companies.
Let's discuss the unit economics of a warehouse, of warehouse rent. So the warehouse acquisition cost in Siliguri is around 9 to 10 rupees per square feet when you get it in bulk. And then with the services we provide, we can easily charge a sum of around 21 to 22 rupees per square feet from each from the rentees or lease, which gives us a gross margin of around 12 rupees. So the warehouse insurance that is included will cost us around 1 rupees per square feet. The ERP software for stock management would take around 1 rupees per square feet. The security services would take around 4 rupees per square feet. And the employees' salaries would take around 3 rupees per square feet. And the customer acquisition cost or marketing cost will go around 1 rupees per square feet, which leaves our net margin to 2 rupees. So I know the net margin is very low for this business. That is why we have different revenue streams so that we can break even our businesses. We can break even our business if there is no rentee or lease in our warehouse in any season. So during that time we can earn money through our different revenue sources. So let's discuss the size of the market. The TAM of the warehousing industry is around $1.25 trillion as of 2023. The Indian market, the SAM of this market is around $20 billion. And we are targeting to obtain a market of $2 million in the next 2 to 3 years. This numbers are according to some internet sources. So, yeah.
So for the funding, in the initial stage, we'll need 2 crores to start, kickstart our business. Yeah.
So now I'll discuss why we need this 2 crores. Firstly, acquisition of warehouses. We are not getting the warehouses, we are not buying them. We are taking them on a lease. So we'll need money for that. Next is the installation for solar panels. Government also provides us subsidies on installation of solar panels, so we can save some money there. Next is acquisition of delivery fleet. All of our delivery fleet for the intercity logistics will be of EV vehicles. So it will cost around, it will also cost us some money. The next is laying up EV charging stations. It will cost us, and also we can charge our own vehicles through these EV charging stations, which will save us more money. The next is setting up cafes and fast food kiosks in our areas. The next is partnering up with insurance companies. When we are providing insurance services to our customers, we need to partner with different insurance companies so we can provide our customers the better rates and the best rates possible. The next is hiring a marketing agency to market the brand and get customers. So this was our go-to market strategy. So the next is future plans. Let's give Jeet a chance to.
So in the future plan, our future plan is to the place where the demand is high. For keeping the goods, we will make our own warehouse, so we don't have to take a lease. And
the next is disbursing loan to the rentee and leasee with the help of stock data. Now remember, we said about we can track the ERP data for the stock management of the warehouses and the warehouse owners. So then we'll able to know how much stock is coming in and how much stock is going out at what price and when. So according to that data, we can calculate how much money we can give to the business loans, and we can generate interest and work as an NBFC to generate more revenue for the business. Thank you.
That's all. Thank you.
Any question, judges?
What does ERP stand for?
Enterprise Resource Planning.
One of the popular ERP softwares in the market.
TiE, Zoho.
The most popular one?
TiE.
Very beautifully presented.
Thank you, sir.
I have few questions. One was, you said that your revenue will include insurance business also.
Yeah.
But then later on you said that you'll be shedding some cost on insurance. So are you planning to include insurance cost as in your rental services?
Sir, the warehouse insurance, it will be integrated in our service that we provide as we see in the unit economics part. The insurance for just the warehouse is included in this service, and the product insurance, that is an extra service for which we will partner with the insurance companies and provide the service to our customers.
Okay, and one more thing, when you are leasing a warehouse from a warehouse owner, will you be allowed to change the electric module to solar and then set up another kiosk for fooding and everything?
Yes, sir. So here comes the question. In India or in the world also, the warehousing industry sometimes happens like this. For 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, the warehouse owners don't get rent or their warehouse go unutilized. So we are solving that problem for them, and we are providing them with long-term leases, due to which they don't have to incur any losses. So we can then talk with the warehouse owners that this will be our integrated services, and we'll pay you for the whole year. You don't have to worry about your cost, and we can do all of these things in the warehouses.
Actually, see, my question is that a lot of capital-intensive work is done when you are providing solar panels. It is a very capital-intensive work.
Sir, yes.
And then if you provide solar panels in my warehouse, suppose, then you are always tied up with me. because you have invested a huge capital, and then I'll have an upper hand with you always. I will ask you that I want to increase the price of the warehouse. You will not be able to bargain with me because you have already invested a huge amount in my warehouse.
Yeah, so for this what we do is we will sign long-term leases with the warehouse, a lease of around 6 to 7 years, 10 years, by which we can provide them some premium, but due to which the solar panels don't have a like life for infinity. They don't have an infinite.
It's about
life.
100 years.
Yeah,
100 years is close to infinity.
Yes, also, but we can like partner with the warehouses and get lease of around 8 to 10 years, and we can renew the leases. Obviously, the rent of the area will also increase, and the warehouse will come under our name, and that is why we can get customers. The warehouse owners cannot get customers easily how we can get. So that will be our edge on which the warehouse owners have to give us the warehouse.
Okay, last question. In your pitch, it was written that your target customers will be e-retailers, or the persons who will be selling through e-commerce market, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So how will you compete with the warehouses of Amazon and Flipkart, which they have already set up for their e-customers, e-commerce operators?
Yes, sir. Amazon and Flipkart, they have their warehouses. But here in our business, the main customers are small businesses. We are providing them with sharing service. Also with that, small e-commerce companies, small shipping companies, they can also take, like the local companies, they can take small spaces into our warehouses and use them.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So I have a couple of comments.
Yes, sir.
So this is a pen and paper idea you have not yet executed.
Yeah.
So you should go and see what the market is like first. And that you should put it in your presentation, that you've gone and you've spoken to 10-15 people. Because I think people who have built good warehouses, they have got good rentees as well. They have got people, they have got their warehouses leased out very well. So you should go and figure out as to, you should be able to offer a better rate to them, only then they will give you. And all the lease that they will do will be long-term lease, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. That's how it works, right? There is a demand, and if your infrastructure, everything is okay, your warehouse will get rented. You have to pay a premium to get that warehouse on your brand. After that, when you have put in too many things, as Vivek also said, that solar and kiosk and all that, that is distraction. I mean, you should have just focused on putting the warehouses in place in your brand. And one category that I would have focused on is the e-commerce guys, because fulfilled by Amazon, as Vivek said, is very expensive. 15 to 20 to 25% of the cost has to be borne by these small sellers on Amazon so that they can fulfill. I would have rather pivoted this idea to have a warehouse and service to these merchants, identify these merchants from Amazon, the good ones, tell them I will facilitate your fulfillment, you don't need to stack, I'll sort out, and put a technology where you are able to categorize and pick and pack, that logistic part, which is like pick and pack kind of thing. Your thing is ready, and then you could partner with them on a B2B model and try and move it to the next step, and then go deeper into it. If you really, because I understand this is an TiE pitch fest which is happening, and then there is going to be a regional, and then there is going to be a global one. So if you want to go to the global one and win, you have to cut all this, focus on one category, and then go deeper. That, okay, e-commerce, what exactly is the need of these merchants? There are 200 merchants that you've spoken to. Because pen and paper idea will not go to that stage, but more and more validation of your idea will take you to that stage.
Yes, sir. Sir, two things I would like to say. Actually, the warehouse part, I also have my own warehouses where I use it for my own purposes. But she also has her own warehouses, and they face the problem of like this problem. Give me. They face the problem of low or no occupancy. So, sir, this is a problem. However good your warehouses are,
again,
this problem is
I understood. So you spent a lot of time explaining the problem. Yeah. Almost 5 minutes you spent. You don't need to spend that much of. It's okay. Anything on shared economy, people understand. You just say shared economy का model चला रहे हो, उसमें टैक्सी भी चल रहा है, उसमें warehouse भी चल रहा है, उसमें hotel भी चल रहा है, उसमें guest houses चल रहा है. Shared economy is one model. You say that 2 words, I have understood the problem. Warehouses को shared economy में आप लेके आ रहे हो. Uberization बोलते हैं, shared economy बोलते हैं. I understood the problem. You will be able to get her warehouse because her warehouse is not getting rented on a lower lease. जिसका डिमांड नहीं हो उसको कम दाम में आपको मिल जाएगा and then you'll take it on your fold. You have built your supply side. That's the end. मतलब जिसने warehouse बनाया उसको भाड़े पे लगाना है, उससे ज़्यादा उसका कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. उसको भाड़ा मिलना चाहिए और भाड़े पे लग जाना चाहिए. So don't spend too much time on your problem. Shared economy है, you know, Uberization of warehouses कर रहे हैं. That's pretty much.
Okay sir. और सर एक और चीज़, इधर जो सर जो हम लोग का और रेवेन्यू स्ट्रीम्स है, the reason like I have identified this streams are because the warehouse income is very less. 2 rupees per square feet, for example.
वहाँ पे तो वैल्यू एडिशन के लिए मैं कर रहा हूँ ना, कियोस्क में कौन आएगा? सोलर में इज लॉट ऑफ कैपिटल अनलेस एज विवेक सेड. उसको आप इफ यू वांट टू इंक्लूड मोर टेक्नोलॉजी टू इट, तो ये रिटेलर्स जो हैं फुलफिल्ड बाय अमेजॉन्स में 15 से 20% देते हैं. 1000 रुपये का प्रोडक्ट में फुलफिल बाय अमेजोन 15-20% ले लेता है. गो टू दैट पर्सन एंड से आप खुद फुलफिल करो. डिलीवरी से हम टाई अप कर लेते हैं, जो कुरियर आके पिक करेगा और शिप कर देगा. जो स्टॉकिंग करना है और उसको पैकेजिंग करना है वो हम करके दे देंगे. तो यू आर एडिंग मोर वैल्यू टू हिज बिजनेस. या यू आर रिड्यूसिंग हिज वर्क ना.
Like we don't need to introduce a logistics business that can be managed by a different partner.
You should concentrate on your warehousing model.
Yeah.
Go off the line with the solar or kiosk or whatever it is. First concentrate on the warehousing model itself.
And at all, if you want to add more value, then go into the tech of managing that warehouse.
Okay sir.
ये आपका section है, but you know, I have got easier way to categorize this, easier way to catalog this, and eventually you will be able to give them a price point which is cheaper than fulfilled by Amazon.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am.
With a warm round of applause, please welcome Paul Match.
So, good morning everyone. Good morning judges. Today I would like to present my idea, and my business idea is Paw Match. So before I start my presentation, I would want to know, how many of you out here owns pet or have a pet, care about pets? Even if you don't have pets, you love pets, right? Cats, dogs, whatever it is. So my idea is Paw Match. Here in my platform, in Paw Match, you can find a forever friend for your furry buddy. So why us? Like why am I talking about Paw Match, and why have I come up with this idea? Because as we all know, dogs, not only pets, especially dogs, it's very hard to find a partner for them when it comes to breeding. And to do that job, we have come up with this platform named Paw Match. In our platform, you get to see, select profiles, go through profiles just like Tinder, and then select a perfect companion for your furry buddy. And the main benefits are there are no genetic defects, because you see the photos, you see all the details, the documents that's already available in our app through the owner. You can connect to the owner, talk to them. You can check the temperament of the dog, the other dog, with whom you are connecting, and then you can move forward. There is no international barriers, just like Tinder. When you go out of options, you just need to upgrade your plan, get a premium, and you'll get a passport so that you can travel to other places and swipe through profiles. who are we? So we are Paw Match, and we are revolutionizing the entire breeding industry. Right now we are starting with dogs, because this dogs are the most common pets in India. Once we have more data, once we are operating, and once we have more data, we will come up with other pets too. Just like there are many households, those who have cows, cats, and ducks, they are also pets, so we'll include them too. And why we exist? So there are comprehensive dog profiles and algorithm based matches. So once you upload your data, once you upload your dog's data, photos and everything, the breed which you own, we will match all the algorithms, and we will show you the profiles which are best suited for you. Global connectivity, as I've already said, you can connect with everyone throughout the world, not only in India, you can go abroad too. Secure communication platform. This industry is very much unorganized. Like when you have to breed your dogs, there are many options. You either go to the vet, you either go to your relatives, either your neighbors, your friends, and even after all these things, there is no such thing as in like you'll get a proper solution. There is no guarantee that you'll get a proper solution to your problem. So here is where we come in as Paw Match. We give you the perfect solution for this problem. The existing problems are overbreeding. There are breeders, those who do this business unethically, like they will use one dog to produce multiple puppies until and unless they give up. Genetic health issues. When the dog who is giving your puppies, like with whom you are breeding, if they are not healthy, obviously the puppies will not be healthy, and the investment will not be worth it. Unregulated practice. Nothing is regulated in this market, because we have no data or no such thing to to put a percentage on ki aisa chal raha hai. So inadequate care for breeding dogs. Breeders don't really care about how they are treating their dogs. They just want puppies at the end of the day. They have to sell, and they have to run their business. Consumers misinformation. There are many breeders, those who do this unethically, like they don't inform the breeder, like the consumer, what they are provided with. So this is the market size of India's, like in 2020 to 2021. The market size was 2,500 plus crores, and it is expected to grow by 20% by 2026. It's about to cross 7,500 crores, and it's growing 13.9% annually. And as we all know, India is the largest pet care market, and also we have largest number of street dogs. I'll also come to that. That's in the later half. Targeted customers. Our targeted customers are not only individual dog owners, but also dog breeders. When dog breeders come to our platform, they can upload about their business, and they can make the profile, so that they can also be regulated. Once they make a dog breeder's profile, there will be certain rules and regulations and certain criteria they'll have to follow. Unlike individual owners, breeders will have a certain criteria, individual owners will have no such criteria, because they are individual owners. And veterinary professionals, even the doctors can connect with our app. There are so many pet owners, those who are new. For example, if I own a pet, if I don't own a pet and I want a dog, I'll go to a shop, I'll get a dog, and I have no idea about how to train it, how to potty train it, how am I supposed to behave with it. So in our app, we will have a section where you can get all the information about, like for example, if I own a lab, there will be a section for lab where you can go and you can actually see, like when the lab is born and till that lab is 3 months old, what are the precautions that you must take, what are the injections that are needed, and how you are supposed to train them. Everything will be provided. There will also be an doctor's consultation number. We'll connect with doctors and all. We'll get them on board in the platform, and they will also be connected with us. So whenever there is some issue with any consumer, they can directly go to the helpline number and contact with our doctors. And obviously dog enthusiast. Not only dog enthusiasts, right now we are starting with dogs, but once we start with other pets, obviously there will be other owners too, like perks, enhanced breeding success. So once you are confirmed that yeah, the other person has a fit dog and the temperament is right and my dog is connecting with it, so the breeding success will be high. Expanded breeding pool. Here you have got multiple options. So what happens is, this is my personal experience. Like I owned a pit bull terrier in Siliguri, and owning a pit bull terrier in Siliguri is like, it's a very difficult for you to find a female pit bull terrier to breed it with, especially in cities like Siliguri and all, because this, it's very hard to find such breeds out here. So that is one problem which encouraged me to work on this project. Enhanced breeding pool, global networking opportunities, as I've already mentioned it earlier, convenience and efficiency. So this is a very important part, convenience and efficiency, because in today's day and age, we don't have time. We cannot go around looking for a partner for our pets all the time, right? So we have a convenient platform where you can just enter your details, make a profile, and go through the profiles and connect with dog owners. What we offer a freemium model, just like Tinder has a free model, like limited swipes and limited options. We'll have a free model. We'll also have a subscription model in which the doctors will be on board. There will be passport and all. You can expand your area. Partnership opportunities as in, the dog industry is a very huge industry. Once you own a dog, it's like you are owning it's like a family member. You have to feed him, you have to buy him clothes, medicines, take care of each and everything, grooming and everything. So partnership opportunities as in, we can partner with the vets, with the doctors, with the medicine store owners, with the manufacturers, those who manufacture their dresses, and we can bring the entire ecosystem in one platform, which is PawMatch. Like it will be one-stop solution for your pet care needs. Geological expansion. There is no limit to where you can like search for your furry buddy, because as I've already mentioned, in the premium subscription you get the passport and you can travel anywhere you want. In a nutshell, we are trying to revolutionize the entire dog breeding industry to get the entire pet industry into one platform, so that everything is organized and everything, so that we can have a proper data at the end of the day, like how things are going in this industry. Because right now it's very unorganized. Like it's very hard to take out data about anything in this industry. PawMatch is a go-to app for any dog lovers, and it also facilitates successful breeding outcomes and safe breeding outcomes. So that's me, and I have a small prototype of the app I would like to show. So this is how the app will be looking. This is just a prototype, not a final product. So once we press get started, so these are the profiles that we can see once we swipe. So once once we swipe, we go to the second profile, and once when we match, obviously you get a screen like this that you got a match, and then you can connect with the owners. So yeah, that was my presentation. Thank you so much. Any questions, ma'am?
Hi, I am a pet parent.
Yes,
so
hello,
I can relate to all the problems you mentioned.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm also one of the victims of this unorganized sector.
Yes.
So it's an amazing idea, a very innovative thought. But are you going to operate this only on the virtual space or in the physical space too?
Ma'am, actually my initial plan is I want to build a community first First, I will start a community, and then once I grow that community, I'll get their feedback. I'll get more feedbacks, and then I'll also know more problems about this industry. Right? This is all I could come up with. There are other pet owners, they must be facing other problems. So once I have a community of like 400, 500 people, what I will do is like I will take feedback from them, and then I'll come up with a solution. And also while working with them, while making a community, I'll also make another community of doctors and veterinarians and all. So I'll take feedback from all of them, and we'll do this physically also, and then we'll operate it with an app. Like we'll do the app thing later in stage. But initially I'm looking for like 3 lakhs fund, out of which 2 lakhs will be for to getting all the doctors and all the veterinarians on board with us, and to build a community to make to create host events and all, and 1 lakh will be for performance marketing of the brand. And once we are done with that part, we will go to the app stage, like we'll work for the app.
Pet market is one of the huge markets.
Yes, ma'am.
And there is a lot of potential if you bring this into the physical space, because as we speak right now, there are hardly any grooming centers.
Yes, yes.
Hardly any labs for pets.
Yes, ma'am.
Hardly qualified doctors, and we don't have surgeons operating in Siliguri.
True,
so
true.
whoever is operating in Siliguri is coming from outside once in a month.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is an idea which will work like anything. Best wishes, ma'am.
And ma'am, I had one more point. Right now, this is only for the pet owners. Like once we grow big, if we can grow big, and if people can know about us, we can also start with NGOs, because India is #1 in stray dogs, street dogs, right? There are like 62 million street dogs in India. Like that's a lot. India is #1 in that. So we need to take care of them also. Like if we can start an NGO and provide a solution for that issue too, then that'll be great. Thank you, ma'am.
Nice idea. Few questions. So Shubham, right?
Yes, sir.
Shubham, is there any platform currently apart from matching platform for the pets?
Sir, there is a platform actually, but they are not based in India. They are from abroad. They are from Canada. I went through their website, and their app is not operatable out here. Like without a VPN, you cannot operate their app. And they are also not active in this area, because they just started it, and I don't know if they worked it or not. Like they are not active in this area. And there is one more player in Indian market, but they are not doing exactly something like this. They are focusing on pets, but they are focusing on tier 2 and tier 3 cities. They are focusing on cows and ducks and all, not for dogs.
Apart from matching, I am talking about.
Apart from matching.
Yeah.
Apart from I didn't get you. Sorry.
Apart from matching, the other segment which you discussed is pet care,
Yes, sir.
doctors, and everything.
Yes, sir.
Is there any other platform which is dealing in this in India?
Sir, not all in one platform, no.
No, apart from matching.
Yes, sir.
See, the match thing, I think it is a new concept. Apart from matching, there is any other app or a web-based software solution in India which is doing the same pet care thing, or is there any? No?
So not that I'm aware of. Like not even if they do, I'm pretty sure they are not providing everything in under one platform.
So everything under one platform is a blessing also, and it is, I think it might be a barrier to start with also.
Yes, sir, true. That is exactly why I'm not planning to start with an app, because that will take a lot of investment too. So what I'm thinking initially is start with a community, build a community, then through the that community only we'll be having events and all, and then we'll create an awareness about the brand, and then once people know about us, only then we'll move forward to this application.
Nice. Thank you, Shubham.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Hi, Shubham.
Hello, sir.
So, I'm thinking, how can you build this business? How will this business survive?
Okay.
For example, so how many pet owners would be there in the country, and how many of them would be willing to spend money, because this is going to take some money
Yes, sir.
in doing the breeding which is
Yes, sir.
required. And I was also thinking, the numbers are very important. And then if I am in Siliguri, at max I can go is 100, 200 kilometers from
Yes,
this
sir.
place. I won't go to Calcutta and do the breeding. Will I? Because that will involve a lot of cost, logistics. Because I understand it is difficult to transport pets to different places. And if you think about, how do you start and how do you do your first, second, third year? As Vivek said that, are there other people doing other things in the pet industry? There are lots, because we are also, we have some business with e-commerce people. So we have a lot of customer in the pet food industry. Pet food, pet care. There are multiple players who are doing it. In India also there are multiple players who are doing it. The other things. But here, how will the business grow from, because just by matching and breeding, how much will you be able to do? That is going to be important, because if that is what you are going to base your business on.
Sir, that is actually one portion of the app. Like matching is one portion of the app, because once you match, you will be breeding, right? So that is one portion. And the other portion is we'll have doctors on board with us, and we'll also have medicine stores owners with us, on board with us. So what happens is this will also work as an e-commerce platform for every pet care needs. Like we'll upload medicines, and we'll have medicines options out here, and the doctor's consultation option out here. So that everything will be covered in here. And also we'll be selling.
So you are saying that your e-commerce, virtual doctor consultation and medicines is going to take care of the business. The differentiator is going to be the match.
Yes, sir. And the match, and also we will also, include the clothing and the grooming section
So
of everything.
the full suite kind of.
Yes, sir. So
pet
it'll
care.
be like complete solution for pets. And for example, I am a new owner. I have no idea about like what to do with my dog, right? And also, sir, one more thing. Like as you already said, like it's very difficult, for the owners to go like 100, 200 kilometers and breed their dogs, right? So, so there are.
As far as it is driving distance, I think it is fine. But if you need to kind of fly down, then it is a problem.
True.
And again, if you need to travel and your pet is at home, that also is a problem. You want someone to take care of that. That is another business.
Yeah, exactly.
But all of that has to be kind of, so I think the business will survive the first 1000 days if you are able to generate some revenue from keeping the platform virtual, because if it gets in real world, then there will be a lot of other issues, scaling issues and all that, because the market, all India will be decent to cater to one kind of service. So maybe you start with doctor consultation and medicine, then do some kind of groceries, then do matchmaking virtually.
Yes, sir.
And then I think the business can.
So
survive.
actually, there will be products. So we'll be having logistics too, because we'll be delivering products and all. Like for example, if someone
delivering product is okay, but
yes, sir.
Taking a pet to a place to do the breeding is a difficult job.
Yes, sir. But then for that we can, we can have like small area covered. Like within that area, you can go and get it done.
Then the volume will be
Yes,
very
sir.
small.
Yes, sir. But then there are few people I know personally. Actually, like I have got 2-3 of my friends.
No. We can't go to look at friends and get this data. This has to be a national data. How many pets are there?
Yeah, true.
I'm sure there must be some statistics on this, and how many of them are willing to. What is the spend level? So, in pet parent also there must be like the middle class, the upper middle class,
yes, sir.
and so how many of your TG people are there in India? That number is to be very clear to you.
So I'm not quite sure about that number.
You need to find out that number.
Yes, sir.
Even before you do anything in this business, you need to find out those numbers.
I will, sir. I will, surely.
Hello everyone. Today I have a question for all of you. Can you tell me what's your best time? I think it is a traveling, when you was traveling. But for me, it was worst. As I want to visit a place, I have gone through Make My Trip and all those apps, but I doesn't found. And also, when I found local guides and all that, the trip which I expected, the experience which I want to feel was not there. So, if you have any solution.
Yes, I have a solution for you. which is Let's Zoom. Let's Zoom is an Amazon for your travel experiences. We cater to all A to Z travel experiences based only in Northeast region of India. What we do, to understand that, let's understand the problem first. Tour and travel industry is very unorganized. We know there are many apps like Make My Trip and Ease My Trip and Thrillopedia and others, which caters to tour and travelers across the nation and across the globe. But they often forget the beauty of Northeast region. Why is that? If you search in the Google about if you want a trip in Tripura, Nagaland, Meghalaya, or any other region in Northeast, you will hardly find one or two websites. And after that, it will be government websites, and which won't open nicely, which are not in working conditions. And tour and travel agencies often have to put so much efforts to get clients or get customers. When we spoke to some homestays, they said that in the peak season also, they hardly get 80% or 20% is left. Like if there are 100 rooms, the 20% are unfilled. And if even they want to expand it, they have no options but to market themselves. And the marketing is a very expensive thing nowadays because social media, the conversion rates are very high, very less. And experiential tours are limited. We often want to visit some place or do some things like paragliding, rock climbing, and many recreational things. But often we miss out on those things. Why? Because we don't know that that region that has that thing or not, or we can also experience those type of things or not. So what is the solution that we might get? So Let's Go is a SaaS marketplace, service as a software marketplace, which enables all the tour and travel operators to get organized in a one place, in a one umbrella. And we will be the brand ambassador. No one talks about Northeast region. We will be the face, we will be the brand ambassador of this region and market itself like it's our home. If we talk from local to local, then the people will understand the pain point and will be willing to visit this place. And multiplying the horizons. Since there are limited experiential tours and many limited options of traveling, we are coming to widen the horizons and to give you the abilities to maximize the potential to live up to your what you have dreamt of.
I think that the customer base is very high, as the age group between 16 and 64 used to travel a lot. And there are various traveling agencies which will be with us, and schools, colleges, office are also going to do partnership with us as they go on exertion and so on. And then we can enjoy the trip with a lot of experience and enjoy it a lot.
Thank you, Manshu. Now moving forward, the size of market. The size of market is global is $2.28 trillion, which will in 2023, and in India it is projected to grow by 9.62 CAGR, and it is expected to reach the market volume of $34.25 billion by 2028. And if we also cater 1%, that is SAM, serviceable available market, it is $237 million. Now moving back to the stats, the domestic expenditure on tourism will triple in 4 to 5 years, in the next 4 to 5 years. And if we see the market revenue assessment, the camping, vacational rental package holidays, hotels and cruises will see a high jump of 2.5x. Then the business model and our USP. Since we will be the brand ambassador of the Northeast, we will guarantee the quality travel experiences and good pricing and offers to our customers. Then the tour operators we will make it easier for the tour operators, homestays, and all the guides to get customers in a very easy way. And memberships and offers and low convenience fees. When we book a movie ticket, the convenience fees are very high. And with membership offers, we can also try to get them as a retention for the reputation in the future. USP, we will also provide good financial options like BNPL. which our youths are very craving for. Like if a young people of 23, 25 who has a job, new job, they want to travel, but they don't have that much money at the pocket at that time. We will provide them EMI options and BNPL options, and also videographer and photographer options in this modern. So buy now, pay later. Options and videographer and photographers for your personal or group photos, which is needed in this era. Technology. We will come up with a SaaS marketplace. A SaaS marketplace are there are many SaaS marketplaces, but what we are doing different. We are also connecting AI with it. Yes, the buzzword, but we know. The AI will also enhance the experiences. Collaborating with AI ChatGPT's 5, we will develop a ChatGPT which will help customers to come up with their any type of queries and put there, and they will get a solution to it. Or we will also provide them a call service. If they call for an inquiry, we will get a local-to-local service or queries resistance. Then our prime focus at Northeast will widen up the new local and new experiential tours. If you want to go Shivkola or to any places, when I was in office, I was doing an articleship. The office colleagues wanted to visit Shivkola, but they were like, how we will get the taxi or who will drive it? Because the roads are not so good and we are not so experienced at it. We often get some local food operators are there, but we don't trust their how the food will be. But if an organized brand will come, which will operate under that name, the people will trust.
We will earn money by 4 ways. First is we will charge fees from our customers. Then we will earn money by the advertisement which comes on our app. Then we will earn money by membership, the membership by which the customer can get expensive and good offers. And then we will get sales commission, such as the traveling agencies, they will give us commission of bringing the customers, and then also the products which will be listed on our app, so that the traveling will be more enjoyable.
Sales commission on affiliate links as well, because when a traveler wants to buy travel equipments, we will provide them with affiliate links, and if they purchase from that affiliate link, we will also get the sales commission from that too. Now, competitor analysis. We have 2 direct and 2 indirect competitors mainly. One is Holidify and Thrilophilia. Indirect competitors, Ease My Trip and Make My Trip. Make My Trip and Ease My Trip doesn't have any packages apart from Meghalaya, North Bengal and Sikkim region. And Thrilophilia doesn't have any packages apart from Meghalaya, Tripura. And Holidify just have basic package structure in Nagaland, Tripura and Meghalaya, which local people doesn't trust. And this is our go-to-market strategy. We are firstly in the market research. We are researching and we are visiting a few local drivers, local homestays, local guides, local hotels to know about what the footfall is there, what kind of services they would need, and how we can help them and what things we should add in our MVP. Then tour partners. We will partner with tour operators. They will be our suppliers in making the plans and managing the packages which our customers demands. And building an MVP. MVP is the minimum viable product. We will build an MVP based on our market research and our tour operators' requirements based on that. And after testing with a few customer base, we will also develop it further and distribute it from our marketing tactics. Now this is our app mockup, which is like this. It is not in a functional mode, but this is our app mockup. Now moving forward, the marketing strategies. First, this is a funnel. First, we will use UGC. People often neglect UGC, which is user-generated content, which is a major source of content or customers we can drive from. Because when a customer travels, they post many things. They post many things in our social media. So that will be one major thing, and content marketing. Secondly, influencer marketing, which will be also a great source. Then SEO, when they search. Then, and the coupons to make them buy. Word of mouth. After they buy it, if they enjoy it, they will make the referrals. They will also advertise for our own. That is the best way of marketing. Then reputation. After referrals, after using it for 1 or 2 times, they will be our repeat customers and buy our membership for a year and a half. I am Mohit Agarwal, CEO of Let's Goom, and I aim to make Let's Goom the Northeast biggest marketplace for travel experiences in the next 5 years.
I am Manchu Bansal, the COO of Let's Go. I want to make 1 million people to come and visit our website and enjoy the trip.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Hi, Himanshu. What is COO means?
Sir, Chief Operational
Officer.
Officer.
Okay. So, first, can you please explain me what is your business model altogether? Briefly,
Okay,
1 or 2 lines.
So like he said in the first place.
What
like,
are you selling?
So we are selling travel experiences, not packages only. If you want to paraglide, we have our option.
Don't use fancy word. Please tell me what are you selling it to me? What I will be buying from you?
So if you want to travel to Nagaland, our experience, if you want to travel, we have a package for you ready with it.
So
and we will tie up with the local Nagaland people who provides the travel services, but we will place it in our website and market for them.
Secondly, you mentioned about TAM, SAM, trillion, some billion, and then you are talking about only Northeast India.
Yes, sir.
How are you comparing it the TAM and SAM of the world?
So Northeast is our serviceable market, but we will cater to all the people in the globe. Because if you are in Inspiria, I am taking about the Inspiria. For Inspiria, the target audience it can come from the abroad also, it can come from Siliguri also and other places of India. So we will serve the packages for Northeast India, but our target customers will be around the world.
Okay.
Who want to.
And you talked about membership and convenience charges twice or thrice. What is membership fees in your structure?
Yes, sir. So membership is a card, like when you travel with a aircraft, or you get a membership card, or in a bank also you get a membership card. When you use that card, or you are a pro member of that company or that service, you get offer when you purchase it afterwards. So that is our if the customer is very attached to us, our services, then they can be our member for future uses.
So should I be paying for your membership card or membership fees?
Yes, sir.
Why will I pay for that?
So because if you like our services, then if you become a member, you will be getting offers in future purchases.
And you mentioned something about AI and fancy words of ChatGPT. How is that useful, and why will I be traveling and using AI and ChatGPT to raise questions and get answers from that?
So if you are traveling to some unknown place, like I am taking example of Meghalaya, like you don't understand the language of the local people and you can't express yourself because their English speaking people is also very less in amount. So if you have a person, if you have a something, like I'm not saying that you directly depend on the AI only or you directly depend on some people. But if you have a chat module which you can talk, I'm not talking about you have to go to the OpenAI ChatGPT.
That is Google translations you are talking about.
So no sir, that will be a WhatsApp based chat. You can type your query and you will say that I want to visit this place. Can you find me the location? Can you guide me the location to that place?
Before you buy, I can ask them. So your initial concept was to sell an experience based on the local guides, local travelers, and then you are also telling that I'll be using AI for the experience.
So that is mainly that is our future aims, not in the before starting. Because to make the experience, like we are giving the experience, we are using the buzzword experience, but we want to create the experience wholesome for the customers who are coming to us. It's not that we will start the AI chatbot from the first day only. It is a target to start after getting some reviews or feedbacks on our MVP. Then we will start developing it according to the queries. Or if we need, then only we will build. If we don't need, then why to invest on that?
Okay.
No, I agree, Vivek, that because you go to, a lot of people are using ChatGPT to curate experiences for themselves. So I don't know where to travel and can you suggest me something, kind of questions are being asked. Because you are curating experiences, they should not be required to ask anymore. But anyways, I mean, the focus is good. People are looking for experiences. The youth is the focus. Northeast is your market. Your customer is global. All that is fine. Maybe North India and those Uttarakhand side, there are more people buying. So it would have been easier for you to start the business or get some revenue coming in. Here maybe it will be a little more difficult, but then you'll have to market the place very well. So what I understand is, but then how are you going to curate these experiences which excites your TG? Because there are experiences which are very interesting here, but how are you going to create a repository of 100 experiences which is going to excite someone who was actually planning to go to Uttarakhand will come here?
If you see, when we travel, we often neglect Arunachal Pradesh, Tripura, Meghalaya. We often visit Rajasthan, Goa. For paragliding, we go to Goa. For beach, we go to Goa. But we don't feel that we should go to Puri. Puri, जब भी जाते हैं, जब जगन्नाथ मंदिर गए हैं, तो पूरी का बीच जाके आ जाते हैं. और अगर आपको पहाड़ों में भी घूमना है तो उत्तराखंड या फिर लद्दाख. बाइक राइड है तो लद्दाख ही जाना मुझे गुरुदम्बार नहीं जाना. क्यों? तुम जा सकते हो वहाँ पे भी. अगर आप लद्दाख गए तो आप गुरुदम्बार भी जा सकते हैं.
नहीं, सो शिवखोला जाते वक्त आपको 300 तरीके के बर्ड्स मिलते हैं वहाँ पे. दैट हैज टू बी, यू हैव टू नो दैट.
Yes, sir.
And which birds habitats in which tree also you'll have to give them a guide that. So the experience is not going to Shivkhola. The experience is starting your journey at 5 p.m. exactly from Rontong and walking that 10 kilometers, because you will be able to see sunrise. Yes. And you will be able to see 200 these kind of birds is the experience, right? So मैं बोलो, how would you kind of curate all of those experiences and market it so that you get the attention of people who actually want to spend money and buy your experiences?
So you are absolutely correct, but since we are focusing on the local area only, so we will connect with the local tour operators, local guides, local vendors, and we will connect with them, we will talk to them.
आज तक तो उन्होंने experience बना करके बेचा नहीं ना. People have themselves created. Now you have bird watching points in Shivkola वाला route पे. You have to create those experiences.
वही तो है ना. So experience एक marketing word है. उनको marketing नहीं आता, हम marketing करेंगे उनके लिए. उनको सर्विस देना आता है, हम सर्विस उनसे लेके
प्रोडक्ट भी चाहिए, प्रोडक्ट भी चाहिए.
सर तो वो प्रोडक्ट देंगे, हम मार्केटिंग करेंगे.
नहीं, प्रोडक्ट आपको बनाना पड़ेगा.
सर लाइक हम लोग SOPs बनाएंगे, जो भी अच्छा बिजनेस जो बिजनेस चलने के लिए जो चीज़ होते हैं वो हम लोग अपनी साइड से करेंगे. जो चीज़ में वो अच्छे हैं, जो चीज़ में वो माहिर है, कस्टमर को केटर करना, हॉस्पिटैलिटी में घुमाना, लोकल नॉलेज होना, वो चीज़ में वो माहिर है, वो उनके ऊपर सौंप देंगे हम.
आपके पास हमटा पास का क्या सब्स्टिट्यूट है यहाँ पे नॉर्थ बंगाल में?
सर हमटा पास का
वो भी 2 दिन का होता है.
जी सर.
राइट, उसका क्या सब्स्टिट्यूट है यहाँ पे?
सर हमटा पास कहाँ पे? आई डोंट नो.
उत्तराखंड में, ये मनाली के पास है.
ओके सर. सर हमटा पास
शिमला में. हाँ, हमटा पास.
सर हमटा पास का सब्स्टिट्यूट, सर वी कांट से ना सब्स्टिट्यूट.
या EBC का आपको सब्स्टिट्यूट बनाना है, एवरेस्ट बेस कैंप का कुछ सब्स्टिट्यूट बनाना है. EBC इज वेरी पॉपुलर, मस्ट बी डूइंग लाइक 2 million टूरिस्ट इन अ ईयर और समथिंग.
यस सर.
तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ ये प्रोडक्ट कैसे क्यूरेट करेंगे, तभी तो उसको मार्केटिंग करेंगे, तभी तो बिकेगा, तभी तो बिजनेस.
तो हम लोग टूर ऑपरेटर से बात करेंगे, वो लोग क्या सर्विसेज किस लोकेलिटी में.
टूर ऑपरेटर को अगर प्रोडक्ट बनाना आता होता तो अभी तो बना देते ना, या फिर लोकल लोगों को बनाना आता. दिस इज वेयर योर डिफरेंशिएटर विल कम. यू विल बिल्ड द प्रोडक्ट.
तो हम लोग बैठ के उनके साथ आइडिएशन करेंगे, उनके साथ ब्रेनस्टॉर्म करेंगे कि आप क्या क्या चीज़ अच्छे से 100% आपका कॉन्फिडेंस है कि आप मैं अच्छे से कर सकता हूँ.
यू विल नीड समवन पैशनेट इन योर टीम हु अंडरस्टैंड्स क्रिएटिंग दोस प्रोडक्ट्स.
यस सर.
Proceeding with our last team of the day, custom gift.
Good afternoon, judges, teachers, and my dear friends. I am Sanjana and my teammate Babli. We are the students of Digital Marketing second year. So, I have a questions from everyone. Anyone can answer. So, if suppose you want gifts, customized gifts, so what will you search on internet? Exactly what we have chosen our name as custom gifts, and our tagline is unbox happiness. This keyword has 18K searches on internet every day. Moving to next, we have. Okay. Can you name some websites where you can purchase customized gifts? Okay.
Vistaprint is not exactly a customized gifts website. They provide stationaries, customized stationaries. We have some major competitors. Yes, we have some major competitors. Yeah. So we all love gifts, right? But there are many people who struggle to find the perfect gift for their loved ones, friends and family. They also struggle to find the best quality customized gift in less time. Customization, personalization according to their personality. And these are the problems that we are going to solve.
So before moving to the solution, I want to tell you a short story. So one day I wanted to gift something special to someone special, but I searched everywhere, shops and websites, but I could not find to match their personality. And I have discussed with her the problem, and we have come across with an idea of making an e-commerce website where people will get variety of products or gifts, and we will have we will focus on quality materials and craftsmanship. The people will be easy to use the website.
So why will you choose us? The USP of our business is that we have more than 1,000 fonts that can be customized, and customers can customize their product by their own and can see the preview after it is made. Also, we have an option for same day delivery where like small cups from photo print can be delivered in 24 hours in local areas.
Now people will be having questions in mind कि पैकेजिंग कैसे होगा, डिलीवरी कैसे होगा. So first the customers will order from our website, and we will have till now we have 4 manufacturers. First deal with neon lights, second deal with photo frame, third deals with gifts, and fourth deal with what? Neon lights. Done, neon lights. Okay. Next we will forward this. The order to manufacturer. The manufacturer will only deliver. We don't have any jhanjat out here. The word called jhanjat.
So there is a huge market for gifting industry. According to Technopack, the total size of gifting industry is 25,000 crores, where India is estimated to be 12,000 crores, and it is growing at 200% per annum. Also, there's a noticeable shift towards personalized gift as many people seek unique ways to express themselves. And there's a noticeable shift for popular occasions like birthdays, weddings. It is a popular choice. Also, the growth of e-commerce platform had made it easier to purchase online, customized gifts online.
Before moving forward, I wanted to tell you all, this business is all about drop shipping, and we have competitors as FNP, IGP, Winnie, and Homefi. Next, the revenue model. In the revenue model, there are small products, medium products, large products. Small products like cups, the manufacturer will cost 150 and we will sell 300 rupees. The margin we will get 150. As same in the same way, we will get the margin of 300, and for the larger products, we will get 400.
For money, why do we need money? For our business, we need a website. To design the website and develop it, we need around 24,000 to 25,000. Label costing 10 to 8,000. For promoting our products and website, it will cost us 10 to 15,000. For future, we also need an application for our business. That will cost us 45 to 50,000. Total is 1 lakh, but currently we are just asking for 50,000. We also have a preview of our website.
I'm sorry to say, I forgot to say that we have also chose our name as custom gifts, so it will rank in our website, Google. It will help in our SEO. Thank you.
Nice thought. One, two, three things which I have in my mind is currently you have competitions as you have recognized yourself. How will you differentiate yourself from your competitors?
वो डिज़ाइन तो वो अपना नहीं कर सकते ना, लाइक अगर हमको एनिमे डिज़ाइन करना होगा तो वो डिज़ाइन नहीं करते, वो अपना ही डिज़ाइन रखते हैं.
Are you sure about it?
Yes,
Because जैसे सर ने कहा कि मग प्रिंटिंग या फिर उसमें डिज़ाइन तो हम लोग अपना डाल सकते हैं. विस्ता प्रिंट में जैसे इफ़ यू वांट टू प्रिंट योर कार्ड्स यू कैन चूज़ योर फॉन्ट्स, यू कैन चूज़ योर डिज़ाइन, एवरीथिंग.
वो variety of gifts and they can also see the preview that how it's going to look.
You only told you told in your pitch that you will take the orders, give it to the manufacturers, and then they will only deliver it to the customers. So your website has designed, the customer has designed their ideas on your website, which will be delivered to the manufacturers. And if the manufacturers are not that capable enough to design, deliver the same design, how will you handle it?
सर हम लोग वो पहले से मैन्युफैक्चरर से कांटेक्ट करके रखेंगे ना, जो कर पाएंगे उन्हीं से हम लोग करवाएंगे.
अच्छा, और इसमें स्केलेबिलिटी आप कैसे लाओगे? मतलब आई मीन टू से आपका इतना सारा आपने जो टारगेट ऑडियंस देखा 24,000 करोड़ का मार्केट है, आप अपने आप को स्केलेबल कैसे बनाओगे इसमें? सॉरी, प्रमोशंस एज इन
प्रमोशन लाइक इन्फ्लुएंसर मार्केटिंग. अभी तो ऐसा चल रहा है ना, जैसे कि जो इन्फ्लुएंसर होते हैं उनका बहुत सारा फॉलोअर्स होता है, तो फॉलोअर्स क्या करते हैं, उनसे इन्फ्लुएंस होके वो मतलब वेबसाइट से हम लोग भी करते हैं ना कि वो वेबसाइट है वो जो मंगा रहे हैं तो हम लोग भी वहाँ से मंगाते हैं इन्फ्लुएंस होके. लाइक यस सर, आई एम नॉट अ इन्फ्लुएंसर.
I have a business in Instagram that 24K followers.
Okay, it seems nice, but then I have some questions that there is some restrictions that I think it is not very scalable, because there are many other people who are in organized sector doing this. If you come with an idea which is something different, they will they have to switch something and they will be in your
Sir,
space.
can you name some?
You have already named it. FNP,
वो तो डिज़ाइन नहीं करते ना,
विस्ता प्रिंट.
वो तो प्रिंट्स है ना, तो हम लोग तो गिफ्ट्स का कर रहे हैं, वो प्रिंट्स का कर रहे हैं.
विस्ता प्रिंट के वेबसाइट में आप जाइए.
हम लोग गए हैं.
उसमें मेरे हिसाब से आप प्रिंट डिजाइनिंग एंड प्रिंटिंग दोनों करते हो.
So आपका बिजनेस मॉडल मेरे समझ में आ गया. एंड आई थिंक दीज बिजनेसेस जहाँ आप बोल रहे हो कि कीवर्ड से आप बिजनेस बनाओगे, मतलब कस्टम गिफ्ट कीवर्ड हो गया तो मेरे पास ट्रैफिक आ गया, और आप ड्रॉप शिपिंग से बिजनेस बनाओगे, ऐसा बिजनेस बहुत होता है. एंड आई विल गिव यू फ्लाइंग स्टार्ट ऑनलाइन बोल करके एक यूट्यूबर है, यू ड्रॉप, हाँ या सो वो लाइव दिखाता है एंड ऑल दैट. ये सारे धंधे शुरू होंगे, पैसे भी बनेंगे, बट 6-7 महीने से ज़्यादा का इसका लाइफ नहीं है. ये बिजनेसेस, ये लंबा बिजनेस नहीं है. ये
सर मैं इंस्टाग्राम में जो मैं बिजनेस करती हूँ, मैंने वो ऑलमोस्ट 2 years से मैं कर रही हूँ. मैं भी न्यू ऑनलाइन ड्रॉप शिपिंग ही करती हूँ.
हाँ, तो ड्रॉप शिपिंग का जो बिजनेस है वो एक लिमिटेड टाइम तक रहता है. टू हैव अ लार्जर ग्रिप और टू बिल्ड अ लार्जर बिजनेस मॉडल, यू विल हैव टू सॉल्व अ लार्जर प्रॉब्लम एंड यू विल हैव टू डू इट मोर यूनिकली. आप देखो फ्लाइंग स्टार्ट ऑनलाइन में भी आप देखो 1,000 लोग ड्रॉप शिपिंग का काम करते हैं, थोड़ा पैसा सब बनाते हैं, $3,000-5,000 महीने का बनाते हैं. फिर उसके बाद 2-4 साल बाद वो फिर चेंज हो जाता है, प्रोडक्ट चेंज करना पड़ता है, ब्रांड भी चेंज करना पड़ता है, धंधा भी चेंज करना पड़ता है उनको. आप देखो, आप फॉलो करो, दे कीप चेंजिंग द प्रोडक्ट ऑल्सो. हर 2 साल में नया प्रोडक्ट आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं, नया वेबसाइट बनाते हैं. सो दीज विल बी ओके फॉर यू टू काइंड ऑफ डू. फॉर scalability will be a problem. This is so, and plus ड्रॉप शिपिंग और ये कीवर्ड से लेकर के आप इस कंपटीशन में और आगे नहीं बढ़ पाओगे, मतलब इन द रीजनल एंड द ग्लोबल लेवल पे। ये बहुत मतलब इट हैज़ बीन गोइंग ऑन फॉर 10 years, पीपल हैव बीन डूइंग दिस बिजनेस। इस बिजनेस आइडिया से लेकर के आप स्केल भी, मतलब इट विल नॉट गेट इनटू। आज जो सबसे अच्छा ड्रॉप शिपर जो लोग हैं ना, वो लोग खुद भी अपना ब्रांड करके काम कर रहे हैं। जो लोग प्योरली ड्रॉप शिपिंग करते थे वो भी अब ये बंद कर चुके हैं।
एक ना टिल्ट ढूंढो, जो आप लोग ये कर रहे हो ना, यू आर ऑलरेडी एन इन्फ्लुएंसर, यू हैव अराउंड 24,000 फॉलोअर्स। तो आजकल क्या हो रहा है इस टाइप के बिजनेस में, एक कम्युनिटी बिल्ड हो रहा है थ्रू योर कंटेंट, और उसके थ्रू देन यू कैन डू मैनी थिंग्स। तो अगर आपका कोई एक इसमें कुछ टिल्ट आ जाए, यू नो कि क्या है वो ना, आपके कोर कंटेंट में कुछ एक टिल्ट आ जाएगी, ये गिफ्ट के अराउंड में आप क्या कर रहे हो, अगर वो कुछ मिल गया ना, देन इट बिकम स्केलेबल। बट वंस योर कम्युनिटी इज बिल्ट अराउंड दैट, ठीक है, तो वो चीज़ में काम करना पड़ेगा। लॉट ऑफ कंटेंट बेस्ड आपका निश क्रिएट करने में काम करना पड़ेगा पहले, उसके बाद फिर आपका बिजनेस बनेगा, ठीक है।
Me. You said that manufacturing cost of a mug will be around 150 and we'll be selling it for 300. उसमें डिलीवरी चार्ज भी आएगा 50-100 रुपये।
वो मैन्युफैक्चर करेंगे।
ठीक है, 300 रुपये। अभी वो माल डिलीवर होने में 7 से 10 दिन लगेगा, राइट?
अगर लोकल एरिया है तो सेम डे डिलीवरी भी हो सकता है, क्योंकि एक फ़ोटो प्रिंट करने में सिर्फ 1 hour जितना लगता है।
तो वही तो ना, कोई तुमको 300 रुपये क्यों देगा, वो तो खुद जाके कर लेगा।
तो वो जाके खरीदना होगा, उसमें टाइम एनर्जी,
उसको 150-200 रुपये में मिल जाएगा।
वेट, अगर तुमको मतलब गिफ्ट चाहिए तो तुम कहाँ सर्च करोगे, इंटरनेट पे ना।
हाँ।
अभी
मैं तुमको एक चीज़ बोलता हूँ, 300 का तुम्हारा माल है, ठीक है, तुम 300 का उसको बेच रहा है, तुम्हारा 150 का प्रॉफिट है। अभी कोई अगर सोचो, जो चीज़ तुमको 150 में मिल रहा है, वो चीज़ के अगर वो बाहर मिलेगा, उसको अगर और 50 रुपये वो ज़्यादा देगा, 200 में उसको मिल जाएगा, वो तुमको 100 रुपये एक्स्ट्रा क्यों देगा? आजकल वेरेवर वी लिव ना, कोई मिलनपल्ली में रह लो, कोई विवेकानंद पल्ली में रह लो, कोई हाकिमपारा में रह लो, सबके घर के आगे पीछे कोई SF रोड, सेवक रोड, हिलका रोड, सब है, सब में एक ना एक फोटोशॉप का दुकान है, एक ना एक कुछ है। उधर जाएगा तो उधर मग लेके जाएगा, उस 150-200 में तुमको करके दे देगा। कोई तुमसे क्यों लेगा? एक तो यूनिक फैक्टर होना चाहिए ना तुमसे लेने के लिए।
डिजाइन कर सकते हैं।
तो वो तो तुम भी तो किसी से कस्टमाइज ही करवा रहे हो ना। यू आर लाइक,
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक इंस्पीरिया फॉर calling us here and helping us also to grow with you. It was very beautiful seeing this young minds, igniting minds with beautiful presentations. 1-2 things I would like to add is that please don't just go by the text. If you really want to put your pitch, or you want to put your deck, or you want to make your startup, don't go by the text. You have to put your skin in the game. You have to be there. The thing which we both loved about Paw Match was he wanted to be there. He was arrogant about his idea. He had an attitude about his idea. If you want to succeed with your business, you have to have that. You have to have that no nonsense thing. I can deliver it. I have the power to deliver it. It was same was with the Ware Hub model also. It was lovely how they were presenting it, but here and there they were deviating from the thing. I would also suggest them, if they want to come to us personally, I would love to give a hand holding to them. I would love to incorporate a firm free of cost for you. We have a CA firm, we have a financial support. I would love to give you a financial first-hand hand-holding if you really want to join if you want to float your startup. That's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Inspiria. It's been 10 years, I think, I've been coming here and practically interacted with every batch of Inspiria so far. Today's ideas were kind of helpful to me also, because I have a small farm. So the farm girls here who brought up the ideas, I can relate and connect to that. And I am a pet parent, as I told. So that was also really helpful. I'm a little bit into warehousing, so your ideas, I could borrow some of them from you. And Northeast is an area of interest to all of us. I think it has started. So the topics you guys have picked up are very relevant, very connectable. And the best thing about those guys who came and stood here and presented their ideas is you want to do something. That desire itself is enough, that willingness to put up a framework, make a pitch, come here, stand, deliver, good, bad, doesn't matter. But you took that initiative, and that's really appreciable. Keep doing it. For me, business, only single mantra for business for me is gut feeling. The idea should come from inside. The desire should be from within. Rest can be arranged, the homework can be done, the numbers can be brought, the research can be done, the funding can be brought. We can get people to execute it, but the idea should come from your gut. If you have it, you'll be successful. So do things which you're passionate about, which you can connect with, which you can relate, then you'll put your heart and soul into it. I'm so happy that this generation has started thinking about businesses right from the undergrad stage. So continue doing it, inspire each other, motivate each other, hold each other's hands, and all of you move forward together. Thank you.
Hello. On behalf of Inspiria Knowledge Campus, we thank you very much, sir and ma'am. We would like your part in the next round also as well. So we will be looking for you in Tech Startup Weekend also. Thank you guys. Thank you, sir. Thank you everyone for this thing.